Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's STSPN.com here at Snohomish High School. Tonight's game is between Snohomish and Lake Stevens. Vikings, they both come in with the same record. Lake Stevens winning the same number of games as Snohomish. Snohomish has lost to Glacier Peak, Marysville Pilchuck. They won against Oak Harbor, 63-54. They lost to Mount Vernon, and now tonight they play Lake Stevens. Lake Stevens, on the other hand, they lost to Woodinville, they lost to Kennewick. They beat Delta Secondary, 63-57. And they lost to Marysville Pilchuck. And here we are tonight. Interesting fact, both quarterbacks of football are playing on the varsity squad, and they both have the same number. 32 for Tanner Arrington, 32 for Jacob Eason. Jacob Eason is a sophomore, 6'5". Tanner Arrington, 6'2", senior. A couple of minutes here, we are going to start, actually a few seconds. Start with the introductions and the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll get this ball game on the road.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the Keith Gilbertson Senior Sports and Fitness Center. Snohomish High School welcomes you to their campus. We'd like to remind you that the ideals of good sportsmanship are a major part of this conference. Please model good sportsmanship to those around you and enjoy tonight's game. And now tonight's
head coach for Snohomish boys basketball, Len Bone.
Vikings, number 10, Justin Brown. For the Snohomish Panthers, number 12, 6'2", senior Josh Baird. For the Vikings, number 20, CJ Latt. For the Panthers, 6'2", senior
Head coach for the Lake Stevens Vikings is Mark Hine.
For Lake Stevens, number 22, Neil Lane. For the Panthers, number 32, the 6'2", senior Tanner Arrington.
There we go, Tanner Arrington.
For Lake Stevens, number 34.
We heard his name several times during the football season.
For your Panthers, the 6'1", senior, number 34.
He led the division in passing yards.
For the Vikings, number 40, Braden Ash. Finally, for your Panthers, number 54, 6'7", junior Colin Kane.
6'7".
By Mr. Len Bone.
He's just a junior. Colin Kane is a junior, so he'll be back again next year.
And Mike Coons. The Vikings are coached by Mr. Mark Hunter. And now would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem for the Snohomish High School Pep Band. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, well, let's get this ball game underway. Special thanks to Kathy Salvadolina, Windermere Real Estate. She's been a strong supporter of STSBN Sports. Helped bring this to you. Able to do Snohomish, Glacier Peak, and Jackson High Schools. Also McDaniel's Do-It Center down on 2nd Street.
By Colin Kane.
6'7" Colin Payne was able to put that in easy. Nothing but rim on that one. And Ayrton. Pass inside to the big man.
Basket by Kane is good.
2 points with the foul.
Lake Stevens foul on Braden Nash.
Colin Kane sinks it. 3-point play. Snohomish up now 5-0. Lake Stevens tries to set it up. Goes for 3.
2-point basket.
That was a 2-pointer. Just inside the arc. Josh Baird brings it back. Over to Andrew. Back to Josh, back to Andrew. Over to Tanner. Over to Ty. Taken away. Neil Blaine. Up. No good. Josh Baird brings it back across. Ty Carlson, Tanner, up to the big man again. Just don't have an answer for that.
Timeout, Lake Stevens.
Lake Stevens going to have to stop and talk about that for a minute.
Concession stand tonight is being run by the basketball boosters.
Well, again, we'd like to thank McDaniel's Do-It Center for helping us to put this broadcast on. If there's anything that you need, help you fix up your house, hunting supplies, you name it, they got it over there at McDaniel's. Good help, too, right there on 2nd Street. Also, Fred's Rivertown Ale House, 2nd Street. Great food, largest on-tap beer selection in the Northwest. Go down there and look Chewy up, tell them that STSBN sent you. Out of bounds, Lake Stevens, Snohomish ball. Throws it into Tanner. Ty's got it. Tanner takes, looks at it, shoots. Turn over to Lake Stevens. Justin Brown brings it across. As a note, Justin Brown and Neil Blaine both have a better than 3.5 grade point average. Josh brings it back across. Ty looks at it, hands it over to Tanner, nothing doing. Snohomish ball out of bounds on Lake Stevens. Foul on Lake Stevens.
Lake Stevens foul. Number 40, Brady Nash, his second.
Shoot two. Colin Kane will shoot two.
In the game for the Vikings, number 32, Jacob Eason.
And now the quarterback for Lake Stevens Vikings. Jacob Eason enters the game. Eason is 6'5", sophomore. That's good for two.
That's good by Jacob Eason. Kane for two. Nice assist by Ty Carlson.
That was way off the mark. You usually don't see that out of Eason. He's got some pretty good aim. Snohomish looks like they're having their way with Lake Stevens early on. Lake Stevens is going to take a timeout and talk about it. You guys get a chance, you need some septic service, call A-West-Coast Septic or go to awestcoastseptic.com and schedule it today. Don't let those smells coming from the backyard sneak up on you. Call Lou over there. Say, hey, listen, STSBN sent us. Get $50 off. Three minutes, 46 seconds left in the first period. Lake Stevens struggling a little bit.
Second violation, Panther basketball.
Josh Beard to throw it in to Steele Morgan. Tanner Arrington with the ball. Over to Wyatt Harris.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 10, Steele Morgan. Number 50, Wyatt Harris.
Tanner passes it. Over to CJ Latt. 3 points.
Number 14, Dante Lewis.
Jump ball. Black. Tanner looked for a 3, but no good. Back to Steele Morgan, who brings it back across. Back to Tanner. Back to Josh. Back to Steele. Shoots. Foul. Basket. Did he get the basket?
Late Stevens foul on number 4, Colin Pearson.
He did get it.
Basket's good. Snohomish will shoot 1. In the game for Snohomish, number 14, Jacob Hamlin.
We thought we were going to be doing a simulcast with 1380 tonight, but our schedules were not the same. They're doing the Jackson Cascade game at Jackson versus the Cascade girls. CJ Latt, I believe that's his second three-pointer.
Snohomish foul. Wyatt Harris is first.
Wyatt Harris stung with a hold. Lake Stevens ball. Tanner's going to put it in. Colin Pearson was forced out. Still Lake Stevens ball.
Back into the Vikings straight.
Shot clock down. Tanner. Josh Perry took a shot. No good. They were able to rebound it. Up. 2 points. Brings the score 15-12 in favor of Snohomish. Tanner's up. Nope, no good. It's a shooting fest.
Foul on Wyatt Harris, second.
They put Wyatt
Back into the Panthers, Tanner Arrington.
and Ty Carlson out. Put in Tanner Arrington. Long pass. Back. Tanner forces that down. 3.
Steele Morgan.
That's good for Steele Morgan. Way outside the arc.
Steele Morgan, his first.
They're going to have to pass this in and shoot. That was close. So at the end of one, we've got 18-11 in favor of Snohomish.
Lake Stevens, 11.
Back to Snohomish. We are here at Snohomish High School. Second period now. Snohomish having their way with Lake Stevens early on. Score now 18-12. We'll see if Lake Stevens can make some adjustments. Close the gap a little bit. Light crowd tonight. Lake Stevens and Snohomish should be equally matched here in the stands. In fact, if I was to guess, I would say Lake Stevens has a few more than Snohomish. Jacob Eason did good for 2. Jacob Hamlin. We know the Hamlins.
That's by Colin Kane.
In fact, we had the camera right on Beth Hamlin here at the beginning of the show. Two more for Lake Stevens. I don't think I've got their score correct here. Another costly turnover. They can't be doing that. Justin Brown gets charged with the carry.
Back into the Panthers, Josh Baird.
Stevens sets it up. 2 points. CJ Latt for that last one. Oh, way outside the arc. Colin Kane hit that one hard. Somebody's going to have to stay after him. 6'7" tall. It's just hard to have an answer for that kind of height. Good defense. Dante Lewis, he launches one from the outside, no good. See what that call is, a hold.
Famous foul. Colin Kane, his first 14 fouls.
That was Colin Kane. That's his first foul of the game. Braden Ash. He's another 3.5 GPA or higher student. So I have to take that back. Lake Stevens has 3 students listed as 3.5 GPA or higher. Jacob Hamlin brings it across. Over to Josh Baird. Travel. Ty Carlson checks in.
Back in for Snohomish, Ty Carlson.
Colin Kane takes his seat. 4 minutes left in the second period. Turnover. Coach Bone yelling in some last-minute instructions. Ty over to Josh. Back to Jacob. Back to Ty. Inside to Tanner Arrington. Good for 2.
Asked about Tanner Arrington.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, possession goes to Lake Stevens. Trey Cabot, Colin Peterson, in for the Vikings.
3 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second period. Lake Stevens down by 11. The most of the evening. Great putback there, 2 points. Take that down to a 9-point deficit. A little bit of sloppy play there. Two more points for Lake Stevens.
CJ Ladd with another bucket.
Timeout, Snohomish. Try and slow this thing down.
The JV game tonight is Snohomish 40, Lake Stevens 28.
Steele Morgan brings it across. Over to Ty. Into Josh Baird. 2 points. Back to 9-point deficit. Lake Stevens driving.
In the game of timeout for the Panthers, number 42, Zach Carlson.
Working the ball around.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Turnover to Snohomish.
Foul on Paddock is first.
Foul on number 34, Trey Pavitt, his first. Get a little handsy in there. Takes the score back up to 31-20. 31-21. Snohomish just stole the ball back. And charging call. Lake Stevens ball.
Offensive foul called on Josh Baird. That's his first.
Josh Baird's first. Jacob Easton's going to throw it in. Colin Peterson brings it across. Tanner inside. Foul. Since Tanner.
So much foul on Zach Carlson. His first. 16 fouls for Snohomish.
Colin Peterson's going to throw it in.
CJ Ladd underneath.
Steele Morgan trying to work it around. Jacob Hamlin. Pass was intended for Colin Kane. Out of bounds, Lake Stevens ball. Colin Peterson batted across. 32.
Colin King in his second. Blake Stevens will shoot 1
Colin Kane with his second. Can't afford to get too many more. 30 seconds left to the half. 8-point deficit. 7-point deficit. Snohomish 31, Lake Stevens 24. Looks like Josh Bear's getting ready to come back in. All right, you're down to 6 points. Snohomish ball.
Lake Stevens foul. Trey Havoc is second.
Blocking fall coming in. Neil Blaine into the game, number 22. That one was good. Snohomish 32, Lake Stevens 25. 8 seconds, 7 seconds.
Snohomish 32, Blake Stevens 25.
Well, we'll take a little break here at the half. Let you do a little crowd watching, a little band listening. We'll be back at the beginning of the third quarter. knew it was, but I mental blocks. Goes with the hair. He is fantastic. Well, we kind of got talked into it. There you go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In your screen, we've got Luke Hamlin there. Luke Hamlin is on to SPU, and he redshirted last year. We got to watch Luke against Jackson High School. Luke's brother, I'm sure he's here, sitting here watching as Jacob Hamlin is playing for varsity now. And right there in front of Luke, I can see Brad McDaniel. One thing about a small community is everybody here is very, very tight-knit. Everybody knows everybody. I can see that Luke is here with his mother. So here we are starting the third period. 32-25 in favor of Snohomish. Snohomish basketball. Well, the time clock just stopped for some reason. Oh, there we go. Reset to 8 minutes. Switching sides. Turnover by Colin Kane. Just inside the arc. CJ Latt nailed that one. Crowd's very quiet. Colin Kane, boy, that guy is really tall. 6'7". He's not in any foul trouble yet. 2 for the night. Justin Brown for a 3-point attempt. I think there should be some traveling in there somewhere.
Number 10, Justin Brown, is first.
Let's see what that foul was. Was charging. Three points for Steele Morgan. Like Stevens just seems to be just a little bit off its mark, a little bit timeout. 2 points for Colin Kane. Brings it back to a 10-point deficit. Snohomish takes a little timeout. No band for the timeout now. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the wrestling crowd. Tomorrow night we'll be doing wrestling at Glacier Peak against Jackson and Monroe. Starts at 7 p.m. Then on Friday we do the girls Glacier Peak against Meadowdale. After that we'll be back here at Snohomish High School for 5 consecutive games, December 26th through December 28th for the winter tournament. Good defense by Snohomish. CJ Latt was having a hard time there trying to find somebody to pass it to. That foul's against Neil Blaine. Morgan Steele brings it across to Tanner Arrington. 3 points. CJ Latt. Back driving it forward. There's just no passing over Colin Kane. Travel violation back to Snohomish. Josh Baird brings it across. Kane sets a screen. Batted away and out on Snohomish. That's Lake Stevens ball. Dante Lewis comes in. Colin Peterson brings it across. Batted away. Still Lake Stevens ball. Working it around. Up for three. No good. Colin Kane, long pass into Josh Baird. Morgan Steele up. No good. Colin Kane up. Basket was good. 25, one shot for, I think he's got that number correct.
Timeout, Lake Stevens.
Colin Kane will take one shot when they come back. During the timeout, we'd like to thank McDaniel's Do It Center. McDaniel's been a strong supporter of STSPN for football and now for basketball. McDaniel's Do It Center down on 2nd Street. You can find everything you need for household repair or remodeling. Also sporting goods, rifles and ammunition. Fishing. Go down there and see Brad. Tell him that you heard him and saw him here on STSPN. Lake Stevens a little late getting out of the timeout. Last score was by Colin Kane. He's fouled up on the way up to take the shot. So he's got one free throw. And that is good. 6'7" junior. 6'7" junior. Colin Peterson trying to get it out. CJ Latt up. No good. Latt comes down with it. Shoots again. No good. Colin Kane comes down with it. Over to Steele. Steele drives to the basket. No basket. Charging foul.
Offensive foul. Call on Steele Morgan. What's his second?
Steele Morgan's second foul. We've got Jacob Eason's going to throw it in.
For the Vikings, number 40, right.
Looks like Dante Lewis is going to bring it across. Two points for Josh Perry. Just ran right around him. Steele Morgan makes it look easy. Josh Perry with the ball. Looking to set a screen. CJ Latt up. No good. Colin Kane grabs that ball. Now Morgan Steele over to Josh Baird. Back to Tanner Arrington. No good. Dante Lewis brings it back across. It was stolen by Josh. 2 points. Snohomish is up 47-29 now. 2 more points, that'll be 20-point deficit. Lake Stevens looks like they just don't have control of the ball like Snohomish does. Another costly turnover. Going back the other way. CJ Latt for 2, no good. Josh Baird comes up with it, brings it back across. Over to Steele Morgan, back inside to the big man. Outside, shot, no good. Josh Perry comes up with it. Gives it over to Dante Lewis. Back inside to Lewis. Up for 2, no good. Big man, Colin Kane comes down with it. Long pass into Josh Baird. 2 points. There we are at 20-point deficit. Lewis brings it in. Almost loses it and does lose it. Josh Baird up. No good. Ooh. He looks like I heard that head hit way up here. That was a very hard hit. And now the coach is going back and forth with the refs. Very upset because there wasn't a call on that. Crowd is very quiet, worried about their player. He hit that floor hard. You could hear his head hit from way up here. He gets a little pat from Tanner. Steele Morgan there standing over the top of him. Yep, he's up and walking around. Josh Baird. Looks like he's a little starstruck there. Seeing some stars. The coach is still upset, still talking to the refs. Giving him this 50 cents worth.
Zach Carlson and Wyatt Harris.
Zach Carlson will replace Josh Baird for the time being. Take his free throws. That one's good. 50 puts him at 50 points. Ooh, that's a fight. Oh.
Good ball. Possession goes to Lake Stevens.
Carlson tried to throw it in at the Lake Stevens player to have an out of bounds on them, but no go.
And for the Panthers, Jacob Hamlin.
There's Luke's brother. Sure, he'll be playing a little harder tonight knowing his brother's watching. .35 seconds left in the third period. 50-29, Snohomish. Very decisive lead at this point. It's a foul on Snohomish, holding.
Fouls on Ty Carlson. That's his first.
Ty Carlson, his first. Lake Stevens now working the ball around. Outside. Out of bounds on White. Black ball.
Out of bounds to the Vikings.
Justin Brown throw it in. That is the end of the third period. The score 50-29. Big deficit this evening. Snohomish taking charge of this game early on. Never really looking back. Lake Stevens not looking like they are in control of the ball when they're in possession. You need to tighten that up a little bit. I'd like to thank Fred's Rivertown Ale House on the First Street. I'd like to thank Chewy down there. Takes good care of us here at STSBN. Help sponsor our sports so that we can bring this to you free of charge. I'd like to thank all of our supporters. Here we go. Start of the fourth period. Up to the big man. He misses. Lake Stevens comes up with it. Ooh, bad pass. Justin Brown was trying to get that over Josh Perry. Just went straight out of bounds. There's Jacob Hamlin. Ty Carlson just throws that one away. Colin Peterson's going to inbound it to Justin Brown, who will bring it across the line. Josh Perry, he's up for two. And that was good.
Nice basket by Trey Pavitt.
Check that. That was Trey Pavitt. A foul on Colin Kane.
Foul on Braden.
He will go to the charity stripe. First one is good. See if we can get the back end of that. Both of those were good. Justin Brown brings it across again. Pass over to Josh. Out of bounds on Snohomish. Lake Stevens ball. That would be called the bass drum pass. Those passes just seem a little bit out of control. Zach Carlson drives forward.
Foul on Justin Brown, his second. 17 fouls for Lake Stevens.
Justin Brown gets charged with a block, sending Zach Carlson to the line. Zach has already been at the line, both of them good. Misses that one.
Colin Peterson, CJ Lack back in the game.
And that one was nothing but net. Six minutes left in the fourth period. CJ Latt. Jacob Eason. Out of bounds, Lake Stevens ball. Jump ball. Between Jacob Eason and
It's called a jump ball.
Wyatt Harris.
Possession goes to Lake Stevens.
Neil Blaine will send it in. Jacob Eason looking for three. No good. Hold on 32.
Snohomish foul on Tanner Arrington.
Tanner Arrington. We've got both quarterbacks in there right now. CJ Latt tries a little jump and roll there. Didn't do anything except hit the rim. There's Tanner for three. No good. The big man. What?
by Tanner Arrington.
Tanner Arrington, the other quarterback, is able to sink two.
Good job, Tanner.
Timeout. Oh, it's a ref time. Must be a little bit of something wet on the deck. Got the towel going there. Oh, now they're going to do some subs. Snohomish starting to reach into their bench.
Jones. Number 30, Josh Shogren.
Tanner Jones and Josh Shogren come in. CJ Latt. A lot of pressure by Jacob Hamlin.
Wyatt Harris with the block.
Wyatt Harris. Jacob Hamlin steals that one. Up and good. 2 points.
Jacob Hamlin.
Sure, his brothers. Oh, his mother's over there whistling. I could hear her yelling, Jacob from way over here. Well, there's 2 points from Trey Pavitt. Four minutes left in the fourth. Snohomish 57, Lake Stevens 33. Jump ball. Snohomish ball. So coming up tomorrow, we've got wrestling out at Glacier Peak, and then we've got girls basketball out at Glacier Peak. Then we're back here at Snohomish for 5 straight games for the Snohomish Winter Tournament. Between Snohomish, Woodinville, Everett, Jackson, Issaquah, Stanwood,
Basket's good.
and of course Snohomish, if I didn't already mention them.
He's first.
Then that following week, we're back here again. Snohomish versus Arlington. Then up to Glacier Peak for Glacier Peak against Shorewood, and then over to Jackson for Jackson Girls against Kamiak.
Fouls on CJ Latt in the second.
Foul there was on CJ Latt, his second foul. Sends Jacob Hamlin to the line. First one's good. See if he can get the back end of that. Very commanding lead at this point. Oop, that one was no good. CJ Latt came down with it. Colin Peterson brings it across. Jacob Eason. Back to CJ Latt, back to Eason, up for 2, no good. Out of bounds on Snohomish, Lake Stevens ball. traveling violation against Lake Stevens. This will be Snohomish. I'd like to give a special thanks to McDaniel's Do-It Center down on 2nd Street and Kathy Salvadolina with Windermere Real Estate. Kathy has been a strong supporter of ours since the very beginning. If you have any real estate needs, go to kathysalvo.com. Jump ball. Possession goes to Lake Stevens. How about septic problems? You have any septic problems? You smell something weird in the backyard? Go over there and talk to Awesco Septic. Or go to awescoseptic.com. Just under 3 minutes to play. Snohomish 58, Lake Stevens 35. Jacob Eason gets another foul. That would be his third foul, I think. Sending out of bounds on Lake Stevens. Snohomish ball. Ty Carlson with the ball, brings it across. Over to Wyatt Harris. Shoots no good. Colin Peterson brings it across. Over to Jacob Eason, inside to CJ Latt. Nope. Wyatt Harris comes up with it. Zach Carlson now has it. Up, shoots. 2. It's good. 61-35. This seems to be kind of running away now for Snohomish. We're just told that number 14, Jacob Sjogren, was called up to the varsity squad today. Congratulations. 5'11", sophomore, as Scott would say.
Lake Stevens ball out of bounds.
We're missing Scott's play-by-play tonight. We thought we were going to be simulcast with 1380, but our schedule didn't work that way. They're overdoing Jackson and Cascade girls. So it was left to me, and so here we are. Wyatt Harris comes down with it. Josh Sjogren comes across with it. Ty Carlson holds it, directs traffic. Inside to Wyatt. Holding. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Lake Stevens foul on Josh Perry. His first.
Josh Perry, at this point, I don't think that's his first foul. I don't think that's going to be any kind of impact on the game. Jacob Eason sits down. In comes Neil Blaine. That one was good. Got the back end of that. With a minute to play, 62 Snohomish, Lake Stevens 35. Wyatt Harris steals that one. Comes running down, passes it over, up to Ty Carlson, and in for two. Up 2 points for Lake Stevens. That was Neil Blaine. Zach Carlson with the ball. Passes it over to Josh Shogren. Up, no good. Lake Stevens ball. Brings it back across. No good. Back down to Wyatt Harris. Zach Carlson brings it across. Gives it to Ty Carlson. Now Wyatt Harris.
Thank you for your attendance. We appreciate it.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 64-37. We will see you again tomorrow night up at Lake Stevens. Or no, up at Glacier Peak. We'll be doing the Jackson-Monroe game. Wrestling. And then on Friday, we'll be doing the girls' game in Meadowdale and PPHS. So for all of us here at STSBN, we will see you tomorrow night.